Hi, my name's Ryan Drummond. I wanted to introduce myself to you all. I know that one of the many things that you're planning this time of year is your events and building community. So I want to take a quick minute just to introduce myself, but also show the platform so that you have an understanding of what it is and why it's different and advantageous to use over a potential platform like Zoom if you're focused in on building community, building engagement with your members, and also really focusing in on the educational aspect. Here are some of the clients that we have either worked with in the past or continue to work with. And the reason why they enjoy working with us is because we provide a custom events approach that takes off the onus on them with the IT, with the marketing. Well, when I say marketing, setting up the registration pages in the way that they want it, getting the data the way that they want it. But we're able to really set up a conducive environment for them. Now, the thing that you want to know about our platform is that there's two modes. One is conversation mode. Now, the reason why we are able to create unique community engagement with our events is because our attendees have autonomy to move around the room, yet no matter where they move, they maintain intimacy despite how large the event is. Why do they maintain intimacy? Is because they can only sit at a seat that has an open seat, right? And so like in this example here, what we're showing is these people up here are sitting at this table, but they have the autonomy to move to another table in the room and meet other people. And each room could have, or each table can have their own event and feel. Now, that our events, they're replicated multiple floors. So we have 10 different floors. So in this one, we have sales and marketing, finance and accounting. But these floors, they might be different regions. They could be different educational programs. I'm not going to pretend to know your world. The point being is that you can segment different areas of your event as if you were at this massive convention inside of our space. In presentation mode, no matter what table you're at, no matter what floor you're on, everybody is watching the presentation. I'll show you this live in just a minute. But what's really cool about our presentation mode is that people can ask questions and upvote the questions. The audience viewing can see each other. They can chat with one another while they're watching the presentation. You can stream in YouTube, Vimeo, or Twitch, and you can record this for your learning management system. The nice thing about the Athlete Book is that one thing that you can't find with anybody else is that we can make the spaces unique to our clients. We work with artists that typically work with architects to render the spaces. So this is our workshop space here. And the way it works is everybody's represented by a little circle. So let's just pretend that you are also at this event and you're sitting over here and you see a circle over here, you click on it. Now you're looking at my business card. You can click on my LinkedIn, Facebook, website, or whatever I decide to put in my business card. And we walk the users on how to do that. It's all very intuitive and easy to do. But you can see who I am before you decide to sit down with me. If you are to double click and sit next to me, we are now in a gallery mode, what feels like a gallery mode conversation, just like you would be on Zoom. It looks like this. These people are sitting at this table, but they have the ability to move around the room. And there's two different views. So this is where I can see the floor, or you could have a larger view where you're seeing the faces close up and the users can toggle back and forth between views. Every user, or maybe facilitator in conversation mode, they can share their screen. So you can actually have multimedia type networking event going on and different experiences going on at each table. This is something that you really can't have with Zoom because, again, within Zoom in the breakout rooms, the users do not have the autonomy to move around the space. And when you're all together, it doesn't feel intimate because once you get more than 8, 10, 11 people into a call, you lose that intimacy and people don't feel comfortable talking. Other rooms that we have available, know that we can create rooms that maybe we render a space that's a football field. That's something that we could do, something that's personally branded for USA football. Also, so this room here, this is meant to facilitate group conversation around the edges with one-on-one conversations being able to happen on the inside. Speed interviewing. This is in our Sky Lounge in Paris. There's the Eiffel Tower there. When you're in conversation mode, you have a few other options. You can shuffle the room to force interaction amongst all the other users. Another thing that you just can't do with any other platform. Also, you are able to chat with anyone who maybe there's not a seat at the table. You want to have a conversation with them. You can have a direct message with anybody that's in the platform. All right, now let's go to our featured presentation. So by doing so, I'm going to hit start now, or I can start in 30 seconds, giving people time to wrap up their conversation because a timer would come up on the screen. Once we're in the feature presentation, you can have the option to record. So you can put this into your LMS system, give this to the users on demand. Another thing to point out is every room has billboards. When you click on a billboard, maybe this is a billboard to a course that you're teasing out or an upcoming event. This can be an image or it can be a video. It's a billboard and it has a call to action link. So this is how you continue to engage your users with the upcoming things while they're in their event. Now you'll notice we do all different types of events and we have all different floors. Different ways of doing the events. Here's an event registration page, very simple. We are able to set this up for you. We could also set up a page like this. We create the custom pages for our clients on their behalf. And registration can be as simple as clicking on the blue button, putting their name and email in, or we can capture more data using chatbots to collect registration. There's a number of ways to do the registration page, all of which we specialize in. And all of the clients work with us because, of course, we share that data back with our clients. And there's a lot of ways that we can do that, whether Zapier, direct integration, and those are all things that we can figure out with your technology team. But we are here to help out. And if you have any questions, let us know.